Director General, Nigerian Army Resource Center, Abuja, Major General Garba Wahab. He joins me now via Zoom. Thank you very much for joining us on the news.
Thank you very much.
All right, now this is a very important day celebrated all over the world to create safe grounds, safe steps and safe home. Now, Nigeria should not be left out on an important issue like this. What's the situation for Nigeria?
Thank you very much. And as far as I know, the Nigerian Army does not use mines. Well, we have remnants from the Civil War. And people need to be educated, need to be aware. It is part of the security awareness program we should be undertaking, so that people know that not only mines, but remnants of bombs will cause disaster to the environment and to individuals. And because of that, we need to take it seriously, particularly in the Southeast. It is also necessary for us to understand that improvised explosive devices being used by terrorists, insurgents, will also constitute part of what we are facing. So a lot of security awareness, a lot of security education is required for Nigerians to understand what we're talking about and for them not to take it lightly, because each could be the difference between being alive and being dead.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned the Northeast, which is where we know terrorist attack is very prominent. And if we want to look at post-conflict situation there, you talked about awareness. What kind of risk education is happening down there? Because communities need to enjoy safe ground, safe steps, and safe home, of course.
Well, a lot of activities need to take place, not only by the military side, but even Ministry of Information, for instance. Thank God National Orientation Agency is doing so much. They need to look into this and take it as part of what they need to do. Maybe in form of jingles, in mosques, in churches, in schools. We need to tell people, look, when you see ordinary wires on the ground, don't just go around and start picking things. It might be dangerous to your health. So a lot of ideas, a lot of activities need to be done, but particularly from homes, schools, marketplaces, and through jingles, so that people are aware that a lot of these items are there and they could be dangerous to them and to the community.
But this kind of training, of course, involves the Nigerian Armed Forces directly. I remember last year, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, engaged some communities in the Northeast on mine awareness training, to ensure that communities like that are free from such risk. Is there any collaboration happening?
Well, so much is happening. Not only Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, even the police. Police have a bomb disposal units that once in a while go around. So, but much more still need to be done for people to be aware. Don't see a wire in the Northeast and think you are picking something that you can sell. It could explode in your face. So these are some of the things that need to be done. Yes, periodically, those type of workshop activities, but we need to take it beyond just coming together in a group, teaching people, but take it to the marketplaces, take it to large gatherings where people will know that their life will be in danger. They need to be aware, not just waiting until we have a seminar or workshop to run through that. It's a continuous thing. It should be done on a regular basis.
As we round off this conversation, we just want to be clear for some Nigerians who may not be aware. Have we experienced such a situation in Nigeria before?
Well, immediately after the Civil War, even about 4 or 5 years back. And don't forget that even within the army barracks in Ikeja and Kaduna, there are some explosions. And it's part of what we're talking about. A bomb could explode, not because it's been detonated, but because something happens or the heat around that general area becomes unbearable and the thing goes off. So a lot of such things that happened in the past, and so we need to have that at the back of our mind. It doesn't mean it is only where there are crises. Even in quiet places, it is possible for us to have explosions taking place, particularly where people are hoarding or taking what does not belong to them, where civilians are going around purchasing bombs, explosives. Even for queries, we need to want to let people know that where people blast rocks, they use bombs. So these are things we need to educate ourselves on, not just only where there are crises.
All right, what's your final word for Nigerians, especially those in the Northeast who are faced directly and will definitely return to their communities? We see people already returning to their communities.
Well, we need to keep on believing in ourselves, trusting in ourselves, and listening to whatever security advices or tips being given to them, because periodically this is done through leaflets, through jingles. They should not discontinue social things, and where there are workshops and seminars for those who are supposed to attend, they should please attend and pass the messages. It is not for you to attend a workshop and seminar. It is for you to be able to pass the messages to others so that they are aware, and that improves the security of the people and the government.
Thank you very much, Director General. Thank you for your time on the news.
Thank you very much.